3 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Cesar Hernandez, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next. Number 41 will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Jankowski is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting third, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Perella is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Phillies down in order, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Jake Arrieta, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Carlos Asuaje becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. A ball and a strike. Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 San Diego. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Galvis has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
So digging in now, Carlos Santana. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Asuaje. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
Into the box now, Michael Franco, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Alfaro has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pickett and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Here's Chase Headley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Margot leads off first with 1 away. Hit to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Padres on top, 1-0. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Asuaje is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Climbs the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping into the box, Jake Arrieta. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. On the ground to third. And there's 1 down now.
Batting 9th, catcher, number 41.
Next to the plate for the Padres, number 41. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Travis Jankowski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The right fielder,
For me,
number 5.
check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. So he picks up another hit, first of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Galvis is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him.
The left fielder, number 2.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jose Pirela hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Pirela is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swings through the slider there. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Padres leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Margot's under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied down the left field line. Pirela giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Phillies down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Chase Headley as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Baseman, Chase Headley.
First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. In the air now, out to right field. Williams is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
So striding forward now, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Arrieta gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
No strike.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. And he got him.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, number 41. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Soft liner towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Odubel Herrera. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Herrera will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Right fielder, Nick Williams.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. It's foul, strike 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Now another 0-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Travis Jankowski.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch to third. Franco has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Asuaje.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Asuaje. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Arrieta into the windup. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Is a slider taken for a ball.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Petco Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Carlos Santana, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulders up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Hernandez on second. Santana at first, 1 gone. This is line to left. Perella is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Now in the box, J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Perella. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Center fielder number 7.
Stepping in, Manuel Margot. It was a walk in his last trip. And that misses inside 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Onto the 3rd floor balcony, and gone. Margot leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Turned on down the line. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Padres, Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Headley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. High in the air down the right field line. Williams is after it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kirby Yates has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 39, Kirby.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center.
Margot's under it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was great all night long. Wilson Ramos will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Wilson Ramos.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Margot going back on it at the track. Not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. 8th inning here from Petco Park. The Friars out on top in front of their home crowd as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air out to center field. Margot is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Luis Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Luis Garcia.
Ready once again, Austin Hedges. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
No, that's a ball.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching baseball on MLB Network. Jose Torres comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Jankowski is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Left fielder, Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And the opposition's done an excellent job of pitching him today, holding him hitless through his first 3 appearances.
Yeah, big at bat for him right here. You find a way to work a knock in right here. You walk away from this game 1 for 4. Your average doesn't move too much. He takes an 0 for 4.
And he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Jankowski back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So stepping in, Carlos Santana. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken high and deep to right. Jankowski ranging back. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
Close one tonight. 2-1 the final score. The Friars jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.